need it. I need it. I need it.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What the? Hey, at least I'm not drinking, Brian. Yeah, this isn't exactly a good substitute. Where'd you get crack? From Black's? What? Yeah, right behind Black's hardware store. There's a white guy selling it. Look, doing crack is not the way to stop drinking. You need to get to the heart of why you feel the need to drink in the first place. Look, here. This is the number of a hypnotherapist I want you to see. All right, Brian. Good. Hey, Peter, just thought I'd check on you. Oh, my God! Government came and took my baby!
Cocaine is seen as a high-priced way of getting high and is seen as the caviar of street drugs. It is seen as the status-heavy drug of celebrities, fashion models, and Wall Street traders. Movies often glorify the business and use of cocaine. Cocaine is a purified extract from the leaves of cocoa bush, which grows in the Andes region of South America. It comes in two forms: powdered cocaine, which is snorted, and crack cocaine, which is smoked.
There are several pleasurable effects of cocaine, including a rush of euphoria, a surge of confidence and energy, but these are followed by many adverse effects, such as cardiovascular stress, paranoia, emotional disturbances, and cardiac arrest, also possible death.
Some signs of cocaine use are dilated pupils, high levels of energy and activity, and excited and exuberant speech. Some additional physiological effects of cocaine are heart distress, increased blood pressure and heart rate, constriction of arteries, which can lead to lack of blood flow to the heart arrhythmias, constriction of blood vessels to the brain, which could lead to a stroke, seizures, and bizarre and violent behavior.
They call me hell. They call me sexy. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me hell. They call me her. They call me hell. They call me sexy. That's not my name. That's not my name.
I haven't seen anybody score 23 points a game in 35 and 41. So I think that I've been really blessed by the Lord. And I just thank him for all the talents that I have.
We interrupt this program for a special report from Channel 4 News.
A local success story took a tragic turn this morning.
Major County emergency.
I'd like to have an ambulance come. 1103 Washington Hall. It's an emergency. It was led by...
Bias was rushed to Leland Hospital early this morning by ambulance.
You know, Lenny was a hero in the area.
Where I grew up at, we were Georgetown Warrior fans. He changed that whole area.
Incredible college basketball.
He had lift when lift wasn't popular.
He was smooth, you know, he had a really good jump shot and could dunk on anybody from anywhere.
It probably won't dawn on me till I'm about 10 years later when I'm old and watching somebody else play and say, well, I used to could do that and I could do it better than that.
Two of the finest athletes in the country, Michael Jordan and Bias going up side by side. Bias just out.
Michael was somewhat like Lenny, but more high profile.
Lenny Bias's game was probably as strong as Michael Jordan's at that point in their career.
A lot of people say, well, how do you do that? And I don't really think it's anything. It's nothing to me. It's a small thing. I dunk the ball and they just go off.
The Boston Celtics select Len Bias of the University of Maryland.
Really hoping that it could have been Boston in the end.
Yeah, I really was hoping that it was Boston. And my dream came true. You have a lot of free time. You just have to know how to use your time, and that's where the drugs and the social life comes into play, and that's where a lot of players get caught up in.
You have to get him back to life. There's no way he can die.
Bias is rushed to Leland Memorial Hospital. For 2 hours, doctors try to revive the basketball star, but at 8:50, he is pronounced dead.
The death of Len Bias.
The death of Len Bias proves that you don't have to be addicted to cocaine for it to kill you.
You had to know somebody to even get it.
and go to certain places where it was sold. It wasn't sold on a street corner.
There are people who know how the drugs got in the room.
Nobody forced us to do what we did that night.
And sources say police are looking for a man who goes by the name of Tribble.
Coke was mostly being used to stay up because it was a late night.
I really don't know if I'm up to this, but I guess Leonard would want me to say something.
You gotta look at every situation as though it's gonna be the end of your life.